Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing the Divisional Round of the NFL playoffs, and we're talking right now with Kyle Hunter from HunterSportsPicks.com, guy who's got a really impressive overall record at his site. I took notice of it, asked him to come on this year, and he absolutely continued to deliver in our videos for free. Kyle Hunter, thanks for being back with us.
Thanks for having me on again, Peter.
All right, Kyle, before we cover your game, it's going to be Carolina, Seattle. Just quickly give a rundown of how your season has gone, what you're all about. HunterSportsPicks.com is your website.
Yeah, the NFL season started out a little bit slow for me, but I finished really strong. 63% in my last 110 football plays, 4-0 in my last 4 NFL plays. HunterSportsPicks.com is my website. You can find me on Facebook, Kyle Hunter. Also on Twitter at Kyle Hunter Picks.
All right, that sounds great, Kyle. And I know you've been doing well in some other sports besides football as well, right? So just quickly tell us about that.
I've started really well here in NBA so far this year. It's been a little bit of a slow start for me in college basketball. I'm always honest about when I'm not doing well. I consider college basketball my best sport, so I think that'll turn around. But actually been a really good start for me in the NBA so far this year, hitting 61% in that league.
Originally, we were going to discuss Dallas-Green Bay. That was the game you requested, but then you begged off of it because of injury concerns with Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I didn't love Green Bay to start with. I liked them. The thing that had me a little cautious with Green Bay to start with was the line was moving down despite so much public money coming on Green Bay. And then Aaron Rodgers is said to have a tear in his calf and not just a strain. That's a pretty big difference. And anybody who watches the Packers play knows how big Aaron Rodgers is to that team. I don't want to take a chance of him not being 100%.
Well, the game you've chosen to replace it with, the most controversial game of the week and pretty much every week down the stretch of the season, the Seattle Seahawks and Carolina Panthers. Once again, Seattle, a huge home favorite. Is the line justified? Is it not justified? I heard a lot of relatively sharp opinions down the stretch saying that Seattle's big favorite lines were not justified. Our YouTube commenters always called those guys idiots when they said it, and the YouTube commenters turned out to be right. Seattle's 5-0-1 against spread over their last 6 games, held 5 of their 6 opponents to under 10 points. And here, we know the factors, what to expect from Cam Newton, right? Does he suck? Is he bad? Is he going to come in and be able to do anything against Seattle's defense? Carolina's improved defense, how much are they going to be able to hold Seattle down? And then adding it all together, is the line too big? 10.5 or 11 is the current market number. What do you like here?
I'm going to go with the total for the pick here.
Okay.
I love totals. From a side perspective, it's really hard to say. That's a big line. I don't like laying that many points in the NFL. I have played Seattle in a couple of those games successfully, but I guess I'd lean to Carolina if I had to pick something. But I don't want to get in front of that freight train that is Seattle.
Right.
So
exactly.
instead, I'm going to go with the under in this one. The reason Seattle has been doing so well is their defense is playing amazing right now. 5 of their last 6 opponents have scored 7 points or less. Carolina's offense is certainly not a great offense. Carolina relies really heavily on the run, and Seattle's run defense is excellent. Obviously, there's really no weakness in the Seattle defense right now. Seattle's a big favorite to win the Super Bowl right now, and it is their defense that's the reason for that. I still think Seattle's offense is not terrific. I mean, they can run the ball pretty well. Russell Wilson's a good quarterback. But Carolina's defense has been playing extremely well down the stretch as well. That's been the difference for Carolina when they've gotten hot here at the end of the year. If you remember last year, Carolina's defense was ranked number 1 in the NFL for a long time. They started the season this year pretty poorly. They're in good form right now. So I know this is a low number, but I like the under.
All right, 39.5. It is kind of low, but we've seen all year long a lot of these totals, especially when they get bet down, when they start at 39.5 or 39, close at 37.5, 38. Those have tended to go under this year in the NFL. So, maybe the low total is indicative of a value play on the under, and that is what Kyle Hunter recommends right now. 39.5 is a widely available number. Thanks so much, Kyle.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.